Trump has a massive ego. I'm trying to dissect this right now. In 2015, during Obama entered an agreement with Iran about Iran nuclear weapon deal.
Hi guys, my name is Gita Abiola Loyakule. I want you to be watching NAS TV Africa. They are giving premium content.
Shout out to NAS TV Africa.
NAS TV Africa. In Africa for Africa.
The top of the afternoon to you, everyone. This is the Table Talk, and of course, my name is Innocent Ogbon, and I have on stage with me
Dynamic Precious.
And today we are looking at the attack from the United States of America in collaboration with Israel on Iran. And discussing this topic with us today is no other person than a public analyst, a leadership expert, well-renowned author, writer, no other person than Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Glad to have you.
Pleasures.
Now,
Thank you.
Donald Trump has effected a strike on Iran. And of course, we know that there have been discussions before now on how they could have a peaceful agreement on whatever, argument we're having before now.
Yes.
So what exactly is your take on this matter, sir?
All right, fine. Because of limited time of this program, as you requested, and most importantly, what I just want to say is to give the people out there that are just watching it and seeing it on their phone, their social media, the basis of this war.
Very important.
Yeah, because the basis is that Israel fed Iran is a threat. You understand? Because of the nuclear weapon and the Middle East unrest. You understand? Recently, Israel invaded Gaza, and there's this
unrest,
land dispute for a long time between Palestine and Israel. So, and they believe that Iran has been the promoter of Hezbollah, the so-called terrorists. So they believe, and Israel believe, especially Netanyahu, that Iran leader must be eliminated. So that's he almost did that in 2018, but when Trump was still in power, that time in his first term, and he refused to let that be. And you see, try to be brief about this. You see what happened in 2015 during Obama entered an agreement with Iran about Iran nuclear weapon deal. That was called. It's called this JCPOA. That's a Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action agreement between the Iran, United States of America, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Russia, and China. They all came together, and then they asked Iran not to proliferate nuclear weapon. That it should stop. You understand it? And he agreed. And then because of that, some sanction upon Iran were lifted by United States that they down unfreeze their bank operation and the oil, and they have given them the access to world trade. So it is their economy. And again, it is adjudged that Iran was actually observing this role. But I felt, my opinion, that Netanyahu was not comfortable. I don't know, maybe, when you are aggressive about something, you wanted to take Palestine, and it's an Islamic land, and Iran, being a brother keeper of Palestine, so it feels that this Iran, as long as these people leave, I'm not going to have my way. So that's the political perception. So Trump came back. Trump never wanted, but I could see it in it. You understand? But Trump has a massive ego. I'm trying to dissect his personality now. He had massive ego, and he's somebody who sees himself as the father of America. That nobody else is above him. As far as he's rich, he's a politician, he has high network. He doesn't see anybody who is far above him. And again, he's always about American agenda. You understand? Making America great again. So that's psychological narrative. That's what he said. Because we remember recently, there was a little war between Israel and Iran, where Netanyahu attacked Iran, and
Iran responded.
And then Netanyahu, each time he speak, we listen to him. The threat of Iran is not only to Israel, it's to the United States of America. Always bringing them in.
Something like an instigation.
Yeah, instigation.
So
You understand? Like what happened during the Iraq war. You understand? Always bring. But I studied the Trump body language.
Okay.
He was studying. He said, okay, how could I please this guy? Because, okay, fine. The moment Trump came in 2018, he took the agreement off the table.
All right.
That agreement that has been given peace between Iran and the United States and other allies.
nations.
You understand? He took it off the table. He said this is not enough. He said it's weak. He said this and it is weak at its core. Like it can't just be about nuclear. What about if the limit is reached? How can we ensure that Iran will not produce more nuclear weapons? That's one. Two, he said that Iran, it should be beyond nuclear weapons. It should be about Hezbollah, that it should not support Hezbollah again. But these are arguments that are subject to debate. You understand? So it's not something that is concrete. That okay, truly they are the ones sponsoring the terrorists.
Yeah.
But when Trump took the stuff off the table, what did he do? Then he put the embargo again.
Okay.
You know, the embargo that had been lifted by Obama.
Exactly.
So he put it back to them that okay, the economic trade, the tension on their banking. So the economy was becoming tougher. This is the reason why the people protested. You understand? This is why people are protesting. It's not like the Iran, you understand? The supreme leader is working against the interests of his people. It's not basically, I don't think it's basically about that. It's the result of the embargo put on Iran. Yes, fine. They may have their human rights abuse. They may have their what is called conservatism. Yes, but as long as they are choosing to practice what they are practicing, Islam, you understand? And they said that this is the way we want to do it. I don't think it's anybody's what's it called? Anybody's interest to show interest in another country, how they decide to live among themselves.
Right.
You understand? It shouldn't be about okay, fine. You have to really study them. What are they doing? You understand? If that's what they are doing, okay. Now, after killing him, now you could see the response from that country. You could see how much the guy is acceptable. You understand, to his own people. But what I'm not trying to say, if you remember, Netanyahu tried to attack, but Trump was tired. He said, okay, what is the problem of Netanyahu? Okay, fine. If the fear is about their nuclear, all of a sudden, Trump attacked them. You know, and he told the world that I've obliterated the entire nuclear plant of Iran. And they told Netanyahu at that point in time, ceasefire in Gaza. You understand? Ceasefire, everybody said Netanyahu didn't like it. He wanted what? He wanted to finish what he started. Then the propaganda started again, that they were going to attack. No, this guy cannot leave. You know, being a leader, naturally, you understand, like Nigeria, which is better for us, though. You know, when they said that we're coming to Nigeria to be to avenge the death of Christian, that it will be fast, swift, and sweet. You know what they said. So, when they said that, you know, and some of the people that do not understand, they will say, "No, we are sovereign state. They cannot dictate to us that." Right. But what did the government do? They quickly assembled some lobbyists, paid about $10 million. You understand? To go and tell Trump, like, it's not only Christian, no, they are killing Muslims too. Yes, now, because of that, Trump came around to say, oh, not only Muslims that are killing in Nigeria, they are killing Christians. In no time, the wife of the president who went there as a Didima, and said, oh, that's a very good woman, or first lady of Nigeria. You know, the lobby. Otherwise, just about maybe 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, I don't know, they attacked Sokoto, you understand, as they promised. And that thing passed through Kwara. You understand? You can imagine. So we cannot withstand that kind of attack. But in the case of Iran, they are a sophisticated country. Yes. Each time they threaten it, it will respond. The supreme leader, that if you attack Iran, you understand, will be revenge. We will take revenge. We will retaliate. You understand? So they were prompting him to speak more. As they are speaking, as he was speaking more, Netanyahu was pointing to that. Like then the Trump tried to bring him to round table. Let's discuss. This discussion is about you taking credit that I brought peace to that. After, during negotiation, you attack us unannounced, unprovoked. Because it was unprovoked when Trump attacked, but he attacked them to obliterate the nuclear report, not that to just please Netanyahu. That should do you now. You understand? That's why he told you. That should be enough. But Netanyahu was not comfortable. That's why they came, and they are now telling them that, okay, there will be peace. We are negotiating. They let down their guard. And they're thinking that, okay, there could not be any attack coming from USA, Israel at this point in time. You understand? Yes, when we are still negotiating, all of a sudden, they attack again and kill their supreme leader. And as is that about 48 hours or 36 hours now, there have been attack and counter attack. Then all the US base, you understand, in Doha, in Bahrain, in the UAE, even the friend of USA, which is Saudi, they have sent message to them, and it's becoming a full-blown war. You understand? So, and again, Trump now, I think what is shown to Trump, because I could see his messages, when I could see innocency in what he was saying. You understand? Innocency when what he was saying after the attack. He was telling the Iran people, like, now I promise and I've done it, because of that protest, which was engineered by the embargo, and by external people influencing the young ones that are restless to protest against. In fact, the protest, you will not see where they are chanting regime change. They're only talking about their economy. You understand? All of a sudden, some people infiltrated them and started chanting regime change. You understand? So Trump was actually innocent of this. They played him into it because of his own abrasiveness, because of his own super ego, like, let's get it done. Otherwise, he came and he was speaking like, can't you see? He said, you people, it's now time for you to take over your country. We have helped you. That who is going to take over from you? These people are not the people that are hungry. It's small young people because of the economy. Nobody is hungry about their political leaders. Nobody is angry about the system they are practicing. They are not asking for democracy. So Trump, it will be done on him now that, come, what's happening? How did this guy become so popular? I thought all of them will be so happy. The whole country will be jubilating that we have defeated him. Yes, sir, we have killed him. But now it will be clear to him that Kai have been driven into doing this. That is something about leadership. When leadership is about showmanship, this is exactly what happened.
Proving a point.
Yeah, proving a point. Now, it has started. We don't know when it's going to start. That is fair. It has started. We don't know how far it's going to be. Because the Iran have said that we are going to retaliate. And they have said
and we don't even know when it's coming.
Yesterday, the US was telling them to cease fire. Do you know the response of Iran? Cease fire where? No. We cannot be deceived again. We are not seizing any fire. Seizing fire now will be on our own terms, not yours. You understand? Because it shocked them. They keep the entire military leadership. Come on, it's something.
Quite a side one. Now, what does this mean for third world countries like Nigeria, the economic implication of the war happening within the United States, Israel, and then Iran? What could this mean economically for the country like Nigeria?
Right, thank you very much. It's a cost push inflation. You see, what's going to happen is that, like what we experienced in 1992 during the Iraq War. You see, all these people supplying oil international. Now, in economics, basically, the supply will be low now because everything will be disrupted. The flow of supply. Actually, Iran has oil, Aramco has been attacked, UAE, the same thing. So, people like Nigeria that have oil, there will be immediate benefit. Because we are going to export more crude oil. You understand? So, we are going to export crude oil and the price will change. Because when there's limited supply, the international price will change. And that is going to be beneficiary to us. So we are going to earn enough. So, but on domestic level, if not for Dangote, if it had to be Nigeria, where the only thing that we do before now is to import, it should have been more accurate. Yeah. That's why Dangote is going to make his money, but you have to thank him for starting this refinery. Because one, and you have to appeal to him not to get carried away, because it pays him to export now than for local use, for the domestic use.
That's true.
You understand?
About it.
Yeah, if you want to operate as a private person, you say, let me export, let me make more money, let me recoup all my investment. With what it was even going on about the importers and everything. Now, how much can the importer bring? Now the cost will now be transferred. The import, you know what they are buying abroad? Yeah. You know, those importers, the one Dangote is the only saving grace now that can help us with the local refinery. Otherwise, those that are importing, you understand, the price will have high in the international market. Brent, crude oil, you understand? Yeah. Then you'll be using international standard to fix the price. So by the time the price, by the kind of the freight, the transport, the all the attached cost implication, then don't be surprised if care is not taken. You might be buying fuel for the rate of maybe 2,000 for this period because of the price that we increase out. You understand? Yes. But because we have Dangote that we have to appeal to in Nigeria, and this is time we need it. You understand? Yeah, that as long as he's going to make his money, please, you should not abandon us now. This local refinery and the price stability, it should help us. This is the time we are going to feel it more. This is the time we need it. That is why we are telling our government all this why. If you add our all refineries working, you understand? We are going to make more money now because most people will bring their crude oil to us.
Both the raw crude oil and everything will be
so they are both short and long run. But notwithstanding, we are still going to, the price is going to increase in a way.
I hope so.
And if you speak, the multiplier effect will be boiled down to basic needs, transport, everything, and the cost of living will be high. Not the implication of war.
So not to be insensitive, I think this means good for Nigeria. I want to say very big thank you to you.
Not good for
way of
everybody.
It's not.
I said not to be sensitive.
Not money.
But thank you very much, Mallam Nasir, for spending time with us again today. It's been very, very insightful. And of course, thank you, my beautiful host. And to you, our beautiful audience, thank you for staying with us all on this time. Till we see you again. This is Table Talk on the NAS TV, manifesting Africa's greatness. See you next time.
Bye.